Yeehaw there, Storytime friends. As you can see, we're down here in the Wild West for some cowboy story time. So all you cowboys and cowgirls, gather around, get your lassos and your spurs, your boots, your cowboy hats, all them fun little things to dress up like a cowpoke. And if you got anything like that lying around, that'll be a fun time to look your cowboy best for this story time here. We got some books, we got some horses to count, and we're gonna look at some opposites too. The first thing we're gonna do is gonna read this here book called Giddy Up Buckaroos by Shonda Trent and Tom Knight. Let's take a look. Got a lot of cool pictures in this book. Giddy up, buckaroos. Giddy up, buckaroos, here comes the sun. Let's sneak past the sheriff and round up some fun. Grab something tasty. Uno, dos, tres. No time to clean up. Gotta scram from this place. Well, ooh. What are they eating for breakfast? Golden horseshoes. Dash past the lobo that lives in his den. Andale, hurry, we fooled him again. Oh, Pedro, he looks like a nice little doggy. A stagecoach, surround it. Let's holler and hoot. Now head for the hills with this sack of loot. Whoop, whoop. Yeehaw, off, skedaddle away. Whoa, it's a rodeo. Lasso this cow. That's a cat, not a cow. Yippee, we caught her. Caramba, meow. You can pretend that the cat's a cow, though. Race round these barrels in cloverleaf loops. Try not to tip them. Que lastima. Oops. So they're using their imaginations. Everything is, looks like their house is the Wild West here today. The sheriff, she'll catch us. Phew, that was close. Que bueno, we lost her. Giddy up, adios. They done fooled the sheriff again. Out in the desert, no agua in sight. Is there nothing to quench us? Here's something that might. Plip plop goes the rain. Squish squash goes the mud. The Rio is rising. Oh no, a flash flood. Rescue that lizard, we flooded his nest. Buckaroo heroes, the best in the West. Aw, shucks, it's the sheriff. No, don't wash my shirt. Vaqueros takes days to collect all this dirt. Our bellies are grumbling for something to eat. Follow your nose to the smell of mesquite. Roast armadillo. Yum, rattlesnake stew. Rattlesnake stew. That was a tongue twister. Here, give our amigo a bite of it too. There's some for Pedro. Listen, what's that? The sheriff is near. She'll sneak up and brand us. Benga, hide here. Uh-oh, we're captured. We can't get away. Is this adios to our buckaroo day? Off to the bunkhouse, we make our retreat. Hats off our heads and boots to our feet. The night sky is glowing with twinkly stars. We sing with coyotes and strum our guitars. Oh! We're wrapped in our bedrolls and snuggled in tight. Buckaroo bedtime. Buenas noches. Good night. Good night. And there's a glossary of all those Spanish words and what they mean. That's a pretty fun book. It just goes to show you how easily you can use your imagination to make things, you know, normal looking things look like the Wild West in your head. Maybe this out back here can go visit the Pioneer Town Bank. But now that we're outside, let's see if we can do some, see if we can rustle up some horses, because there ain't no good cowboy without a good horse, right? Let's see here. I think I got some horses we can wrestle. Let's get out your lasso. Whip your lasso around like that. Try and catch us some ponies. We got 5 little ponies here to catch. 5 little ponies, tan, brown, and gray. Down to the meadow they went to play. The first one said, "Let's roll in this field." The second one said, "Let's kick up our heels." The third one said, "Let's run, run, run." The fourth one said, "Well, that sounds like fun." The fifth pony said, "Well, I'd like some hay." So the 5 little ponies galloped away. Whew. Maybe we'll catch those ponies out in the pasture, catch them again next time. But let's take a look at our next book here. It's coincidentally titled The Little Pony by Anna Milbourne and Alessandra Roberti. The Little Pony. It's a nice soft colors in this book. Down at the stable, something wonderful has happened. A new foal has been born. "What shall we call him?" asks little Rosie. "Let's call him Pepper," says her brother Tom. That word right there, foal, is what we call a baby horse, like the way you would call a baby dog a puppy, or a baby cat is a kitten. Pepper's mother nuzzles him proudly as he struggles to his feet. He spreads out his wobbly legs to keep from falling over. Then he reaches under his mother's tummy and starts to drink her warm milk. A few days later, Pepper goes outside for the very first time. He's not sure if he's safe, so he stays close to his mother. But curiosity soon gets the better of him. He snuffles a passing butterfly and peers into shiny puddles. In the warm summer days that follow, Pepper makes friends with some other little ponies. They love to race and chase each other across the sunny meadow. Tom and Rosie visit the ponies every day. Pepper learns to come when they call his name. Sometimes they lead the ponies into the stable yard and brush their coats until they shine. Pepper is growing up fast, but he's not old enough for anyone to ride him yet. He still has lots to learn. The children's dad teaches him with long reins. He moves the reins to ask Pepper to go or stop or turn. One day, the farrier comes to give Pepper his first shoes. He lifts the pony's feet one by one and fixes the shoes onto his hooves. Pepper needs the metal shoes to protect his feet on lanes and roads. Did you know that horses wear shoes? Now Pepper is ready for Tom to ride him. Having someone on his back feels rather strange at first. But Tom is patient and gentle, and Pepper enjoys their rides. They go exploring all around the countryside. When Rosie is old enough, her dad teaches her to ride. Pepper is patient and gentle with her. He walks slowly until she can balance. As Rosie gets better and better at riding, they learn how to jump over poles. Excuse me. One day soon, there'll be a winning team. I like that story. It goes to show you that, you know, a horse is an animal too. When you're riding a horse, it's a cooperation between you and the animal. It's not like you're driving a car or riding a bike or something like that. You have to listen to what your horse wants. You know, your horse it'll tell you things too if you know how to listen to it. Isn't that right, Woody? These guys here are experts on horses, isn't that right? Well, I tell you what, I'm definitely an expert on riding horses, and my friend here, Little Woody, hey there, Big Woody, he's an expert too. We're gonna show you a bunch of things that we're smart on, because we're some smart cowpokes. Ain't that right, Little Woody? Yeah, that sure is right, Big Woody. You know what? Let's start easy on them, huh? The biggest thing, what can you tell the difference between us? Well, that's easy. I'm Big Woody, and you're Little Woody. Yeah, I'm pretty small. You're pretty big. But how about this one? Let's get our horses out here. Come on out here. Oh, here he comes. Here comes Lightning. That's my horse. Watch him go. You can barely see him. He's fast as lightning. Whoa. That's a pretty fast horse you got there, Little Woody. Let me call my horse out. Come on there, Molasses. Come on out. Cluck, clump, cluck, clump, cluck, clump, cluck, clump. Now you can see this here. This is my horse, Molasses. He's slow and steady. He'll get there on time. Whew. Let's see here, Molasses. You got a way to hang out here? That's right. You just stay seated there. All righty. Lightning, you stable up next there to Molasses. Oh, hey there. Big Woody, I see you got a problem with your hat there. Must have fallen off your head. Oh, yeah, I can see that your hat's still on your head, huh? Oh, well, you know, it doesn't really come off much as I tried. It won't come off my head. Oh, Little Woody, you telling me that you go to bed at night with that hat on your head? Oh, I don't want to talk about it, Big Woody. Let's put your hat, since it's off. I got my hat on. Let's make yours back on your head too. All right. Well, it's got some, my hat doesn't seem to want to stay on. Here, I got a trick here I can do to yeah, there we go. Let's go like this. Whoa, oh, it's going on, there we go. Hey, that's a funny direction to be, Big Woody. You looks like you're upside down. Yeah, I sure am. Hey, why don't you help me, since you're right side up, why don't you help me back up there? Okay, just a second. Oh, let me give you a push. Whoa! Whoa! That don't want to seem to stay on. There we go. Oh, well, since Mr. Chase asked us out here to give us a horse demonstration, I reckon we better show these cowpokes how knowledgeable we are, right? Yeah, let's do it. Let's check it out here. I'm gonna get on my horse backwards. See, like this, only experts can ride backwards. Huh, well, I'll show them how it's really done. You want to get on your horse like this so you can ride frontwards. So you can see where you're going. Can't see where you're going riding backwards, little Woody. Yeah, you sure are right. You know what? Let me get off here for a second. I better come over here so I can get a better look at things. I'm kind of far away over here, so I could, let's see, I can barely see you over there, Big Woody. Yeah, I'm pretty close, pretty near to my horse, so it's hard to see over there, little Woody. You know, oh, I'm getting kind of tired. Gonna head back to the bunkhouse. Retire for the evening. Oh, okay, Big Woody. I guess you can't stay on that thing, so it's better for you to go inside. I'm wide awake. I'm not tired at all. So I'm gonna stay outside. I'll see you later, Mr. Chase. Hey, thanks, little Woody. You guys sure are good at riding horses. Thanks for that demonstration. And that demonstration of opposites as well. There's a lot of, who knew that the world is full of so many opposites? Seems like every instance has an opposite, right? Well, we got one last book since Big Woody and Little Woody are getting pretty tired. Ooh, I'm getting kind of tired too. We're going to sing a lullaby with the Brave Cowboy. This is by Jan Thomas. It's time for little cows to rest their heads. It's time for little cows to go to bed. It's time for little cows to sleep so tight. It's time for us to say, hey! Oh, is that a huge hairy spider over there? Oh, it's just a flower, Cowboy. Oh. Well, let's try that lullaby again, shall we? It's time for little cows to rest their heads. It's time for little cows to go to bed. It's time for little cows to sleep so tight. It's time for us to say, eek! Is that a slimy, slithering snake right there? Oh, it's just a stick, Cowboy. Oh. But is there a large lumbering bear behind me? Oh, it's just me, Cowboy. Oh. Hey, I'll see how this works. It may look like a huge shaggy gray wolf over there. And it may sound like one too. Grrr. Eek. But it's probably just a big giant bunny rabbit, right? No, Cowboy, it's a wolf. Oh, do wolves like lullabies? Like them. We love them. Phew, that's a relief. Well, alrighty then. It's time for us to rest our heads. It's time for us to go to bed. It's time for us to sleep so tight. It's time for us to say good night. Looks like the cowboy put himself to sleep too. And, well, I'm all plumb tuckered out after that. I don't know about you cowboys and cowgirls, but I think it's time for me to get some shut-eye too. So, I'll see you on the other side of the horizon when the sun comes up tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out for story time. We'll see you guys next one. Have a good one.